Hi, Ayurveda Starter School. So yesterday we had our first live bonus call, and one of the questions was from our dear member Andrea, who was asking about when we're in really deep depletion and exhaustion, what are the quickest remedies that you would want to employ to to bring yourself back into balance, because exhaustion and depletion is Vata plus 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 plus. Like it's your nervous system, your immune system, and probably other systems that have been running on empty for quite a while. And so, rejuvenation, replenishment, and restoration are of the utmost importance. So, in our call yesterday, my suggestion was an evening routine that was fairly structured. The main thing that I talked about was winding down as nature winds down. So for most of us, that's around 6 or 7 p.m., which is also the kapha time of day. One of the kapha times of day. There's two: 10 a.m. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. But that's another topic we'll get to later. Um, so I suggested that, and I suggested like some, having warm milk with nutmeg and cardamom and saffron and things like that. But I was really thinking about it, and so I just wanted to add on to what I said, because Andrea, it's like when we're in a deep state of depletion, sometimes it's not about, well, it's not about doing just one thing or like doing like one simple thing, and you know that. But I just want to throw in a few more ideas, okay? Because I feel like I could have done better with that answer, and so I want to do that really quickly now. So, one thing is, right, oil, both nutritionally, which we'll get to more in module 3 and beyond, um, and oil that we like rub into the skin are almost, well, not almost, yes, almost always vata reducing. So when we're in a deep state of depletion, we are going to recover through deep rest, deep hydration, deep rejuvenation. So that's why I chose to talk about sleep. Like, what can you do in the evening to make sure that you get that deep rest that your body is craving so desperately? So that still stands. But how you can enhance that even more is, doesn't have to be every night, but 1 or 2 nights a week, you can pour some warm oil into your palms, rub your hands together, and just massage warm oil into your scalp, and then go to sleep with that oil on your scalp. So and it's not just doing that once like I just showed. You would actually do it like at least 5, 6, 7, 8 times, like keep going back. So your scalp would be so oily that you might want to lay a towel over your pillowcase so that you don't ruin your sheets. You really want that oil to affect you so that you feel it. Like when you put it on your head, there's almost this instant, like, oh my God, thank you for helping me seal this crown chakra that is wired and like way too connected. Like I need to settle that wire down. I need to even like temporarily like shut off the connection, so to speak. So that can make a big difference, as can rubbing warm oil into your feet before you go to bed. Now, when I say warm oil, I mean the temperature. You could use sesame oil when you run cold or dry. You could use sunflower oil if you run more hot, or even a coconut oil based Brahmi oil, Brahmi. You can get that from places like Banyan Botanicals. We should start a resource list in this Facebook group, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. I'll work on that. And if you're kapha or you hold a lot of kapha energy, you can also use sunflower oil. And then you might even add like grapefruit or orange essential oil to that. But I don't want to give too many details. Okay, just the warm oil massage, sleeping with it on. That's huge. And then another thing that I didn't mention is yoga. Like yoga. And one of your bonuses for Ayurveda Starter School is my yoga and Ayurveda home practice immersion. So I need, I'll be honest, I haven't had the greatest support from my team around Ayurveda Starter School. There's multiple reasons for that. So I've been doing most of it myself. So I think I've missed a few pieces. So I need to clean that up and make sure I give you all of your great stuff. But I'm going to make sure that you have access to that yoga practice, yoga course, because we have a practice for you that's vata reducing, pitta reducing, and kapha reducing for each dosha, one that is active and one that is restorative. So you would do the restorative one for, you know, replenishing yourself after once you've reached a state of depletion. And one thing I love to do in my shavasana, in my corpse pose, is to lay a sandbag on the floor right behind my head, with just maybe like a quarter of the sandbag laid over the forehead and just barely over my eyes. That is one of the most vata reducing yoga poses on the planet. Laying down in Shavasana, you can have a bolster under your knees, you can have your feet elevated, whatever. But with that sandbag, it's mostly on the floor because sandbags weigh about 10 pounds. So you don't just put a sandbag on your forehead and over your eyes, but you can put like 2 of the pounds on your forehead, maybe even 3, and it's amazing. So there's that. And then the final thing is adaptogens and drinking adaptogens all day. So I talk a lot about the adaptogens that are in Rasa coffee, which is not really coffee, it's an adaptogenic blend. They do make one blend called Dirty Rasa, which is all of these amazing non-stimulating adaptogenic herbs that help your body adapt to stress, that help your adrenals recover after stress, that actually help your whole cardiovascular system recover after stress, even from exercise or working hard. So definitely I love Rasa, but I've recently been introduced to this new product that I'm going to share with you. I've got a coupon code for you, so I will post it underneath this video. It's called Zolt, and the word Zolt is a combination of Jolt and Zen. It's a CBD infused adaptogenic powder that you add to water. So it's kind of different than Rasa, where you don't have to brew something. You can drink it you could drink Rasa pretty much any time of day as well. But sometimes we're not thinking about like brewing a tea, later in the afternoon or in the evening. And so I really love Zolt. If it's just like one of those powders in a paper stick, you tear it open, you pour it into some water, like 16 ounces of water. I'm drinking the passion fruit version right now. And it is just so replenishing. So it's a new discovery for me. I'm pretty excited about it. So I want to share that with you and pass that on to you. But really, adaptogens all day long. Shatavari is an Ayurvedic adaptogen. It's more cooling. Ashwagandha is an Ayurvedic adaptogen that's more warming. Um, I mean, adaptogens are a whole module to themselves. We will dive into them a little bit more in Ayurveda Starter School. I talk about them a lot in the Rad Cleanse, and they're just an ongoing topic when it comes to living Ayurveda, aiming for total body wellness, all day, every day. So, I'll keep talking about it forever, probably. But wanted you to have these extra few tips. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.